So
she got jungle fever. Chaz ate some chitlins on Thanksgiving, boy. What's up, Legacy Crew? We are back again with another video, and today we're gonna get into interracial love.
yeah.
We're gonna be swirling all around this place with our interracial love. So we're gonna do the interracial tag, the interracial couples tag,
yes.
That is, and we're just gonna go through a series of questions. Some of them you may have been curious about concerning us, and hey, why are you with that fine chocolate brother? Or hey, why are you with, you know, that cute white girl?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into it today. Stay tuned, we're so excited.
So what is your race or ethnicity? So for me, I'm obviously Caucasian, but I have a German background, if you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So do we have German dishes? No, we don't. Or do we like eat German foods? No, not necessarily.
Gefilte fish, is that German?
I don't know.
Probably not. It's somewhere over there in Europe.
I don't know. But I have very much a German maiden name. So
Cobra News.
So I was so excited when I met Devan and found out his last name was Williams. So that was right there, excited me when I met him. For me to like, okay, I could see myself being a Williams. So.
Oh yes, I know you could. Oh yes. So my race or ethnicity is, I am obviously of a darker complexion. So I am Black or African American. I come from the Ivory Coast of Africa, if I were to trace my ancestry back. No, I'm kidding. Well, that's true, but I would really love to one day dig into my DNA, like a 23andMe type of situation, and figure out like where, you know, my history is traced back. But I was born in the Deep South. When did you find yourself being attracted to a white woman or a black man? So I would say for me, I found myself being attracted to a white woman when I met her. To be honest, if I had a preference, I was attracted to Hispanic women. I was also attracted to, well, women like Caribbean women. So I can't say for sure that like I had this draw towards like a white woman, but you know, I was on Christian Mingle one day and this beautiful pulchritudinous lady happened to message me, and that was the start of our relationship. Yes.
So for me, when did it start? It was actually in college, because I grew up in South Dakota, and there was, I don't know, there just was not like a whole lot of diversity in my high school, in my upbringing, whatnot. So it really like expanded my horizons when I went to college, and yeah, I don't know, I just like found myself attracted to black men. So
she got jungle fever. That's for you, Rachel. Yeah. Or Lucas, whoever liked it.
Were you scared at all to tell your parents or tell your family about the other person's race? So for me, it is an absolute no. I was so excited, to tell my family, just regarding, you know, about Devan. Like, I was so proud of, you know, who he was and what kind of a person he was. Yeah, I wasn't scared, even though the simple fact that yes, he was black, but yeah, I was excited to tell them about Devan and
all of who I am.
Yeah.
I got that.
All this chocolate.
But for me, heck no, I was not afraid. And this is the funny story. I'm sorry if you're seeing me spit. I was actually Skyping or FaceTiming with Chaz. So it wasn't like my mom, I told them like, hey mom, I'm dating a white girl, you know. I was FaceTiming with Chaz. I was living at home. And my mom, she came and she looked at who I was FaceTiming. She knew that I met someone on Christian Mingle. I don't even know if she knew that if you were white or not, because we didn't really get into like stuff like that. But she came over and she saw who I was talking to. So no, but to be honest, like I've dated, I think we're gonna get into that question later. So yeah, I've dated outside of my race before, so it was never an issue at home.
Next question.
Oh, that's the next question. Did you date outside of your race? Yes. I've dated outside of my race and outside of my ethnicity. So, yeah. So
for me, there was a gentleman that I hung out with like a couple different times. It was not anything serious. It was more so I was getting to know this gentleman from my church, and gosh, I'm trying to think back in whatever. Anyway, date does not matter. But it was before Devan, and he was black. And it did not go far. I will not, go into reasons, but it just, there was just some boundary issues, and I was not willing, to compromise. And so I just ended it. And yeah, but I would say on a more serious matter, like Devan was my first and last.
Got that effect.
Yeah, like serious, long-term, like black man that I dated and married. So.
Well, you know what they say when you get with a Williams. No, just kidding.
Once you go black, you don't go back.
You are a mess.
So,
anyways, go ahead.
Okay, next question. What has been the most challenging thing about being interracial? So I'll say this. There were people that chose to actually not meet Devan because he was black, and did that like make me angry or upset me or anything like that? No, it didn't, because I felt bad for them more so because they were missing out on from meeting
all of this.
Yeah, a really great guy. So anyway, I was like, well, you're a loss, and just kind of shrugged it off, and that was that. So I didn't really let it affect me. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, we get the occasional stares or whatever in public, but
I wouldn't say that it's so for me, it's not bad.
Yeah.
For me, no, I have not had any challenging situations about dating interracially, I guess.
Yeah.
And as Chaz alluded to, people stare, but it's not like that's not a challenge unless like you're threatening. I think most of the time they're staring because they're just trying to figure out like how such a good-looking couple that don't look like each other can just do it the way that we do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I have no answer.
I was not expecting for you to say that. You had me going.
You thought I was gonna say something intellectual. No. But yeah, I've not experienced anything other than just stares. And I think most of the time it's just the fact that maybe it's something that they don't see often, because when we get the stares, it's in South Dakota. So, but again, like I've not, and I'm an idealist, a frustrated idealist at that. Whereas I live in a perfect world, so I sometimes give people the benefit of the doubt. 98% of the time. So I don't think anything too crazy if people stare. I do hate when people stare at me. That bothers me to my core. Just smile or wave and we'll keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
But again, sometimes you're just so enamored by what you see that you just are at a loss of words. And I understand that.
Yeah. Next question. So if we have children, how will they be perceived?
Well, the question is not about if, because we do have a child. We have a 9-month-old baby girl, yes. Beautiful biracial baby. And to me, like, we live in a society where there are still stigmas placed on interracial relationships, stigmas placed on black people, on white people, on different cultures in general. So I think the intent would be to raise our daughter understanding that she gets the best of both worlds and that she does not have to compromise who she is because she is biracial. Mm-hmm. And I'm you know, thinking now, but it could be easier said than done. You know, I don't know how her upbringing is going to look, but I do know that we have a purpose to love her and to raise her and to show her both sides of culture, so that she can have a well-rounded experience, more than what maybe her peers may get. So that's our intent, you know, behind that.
Yeah. And last question.
Is it different dating outside of your culture? Yes and no. I think the beauty of dating outside of our culture is that we are able to emerge and celebrate like two different cultures. I enjoy going to my in-laws and I would have to dispel this this rumor that white people can't cook or they don't season their food. So it's either they cook really good. So it's some pretty good food. Now either I have different taste buds or something, I don't know, but they know how to cook and it's quite delicious. I'll bring you a plate next time I come. But I think I'm losing track of the question. So I think that the more we get to know one another, and I'm not saying this just as being in an interracial relationship and being in closeness like this, but in general, you will find that you have more similarities than differences, because as humans, we go through different experiences, but we all have the same basic needs. And I think, you know, that's the beautiful thing, but it's also good to notice how other cultures do things, and celebrate that.
How, you know, how other cultures, you know, do things, whatever, but also, you know, the fact that, like, I'm from South Dakota and you are from
Tampa,
you know, South
or Alabama,
the South, excuse me. So it's like the way that, you know, we do things and the way that you guys do things, or what you guys cook, are different than, you know, what I'm used to.
Because I love some collard greens, fried chicken, and mac and cheese.
Oh my God. There's glory all up in that.
We have another story for another day, but you know, you know. Because Chaz ate some chitlins on Thanksgiving, boy, and she didn't know what she was eating. But she's had the good, the delicacy of soul food, and it has forever changed her mind.
Okay.
But anyways, thank you so much, guys. If you want us to come back and do another interracial couples tag, or if you have any specific questions, maybe you're questioning or wanting to get into an interracial relationship, but you are afraid, you know, ask us, you know, those questions. Ask hard questions. I love diving into hard questions. I just, to me, I just love making people aware of things, and it's not to be disrespectful, but again, I'm an idealist. I live in a perfect world in my own mind, but I don't want to prolong this, but subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of our next upload, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.